I got my photos back from the lab and oh my gosh. Today's the day. I got a new film camera in the mail. Very excited. Actually, the first one was broken. I had to send it back to Japan. It was a whole thing. I had to send proof. The rangefinder was, I'll get into that later, but I got a new one from my friends at KEH and it arrived, and it's actually arrived like a month and a half ago. I haven't had time at all to even try it, but I got a big trip coming up on Saturday. I got a big trip on Saturday, so I need to make sure that it works. Also gonna hide a sticker pack today. But first, I'm going to beat this high score once and for all. Way too early to be this invested in pinball, but got a long day, you know? No, I had 2x multiplier. Oh, there you go, there you go. Doing good, doing good. Pick up the pace. My ring is bugging me. I gotta take my ring off. How do I get my ring off in time? No, I lost it. 78,000 ball free. This is a good one. No! Look at this. 131, high score. Show me that 3 kick. Come on, dude. What were we talking about today? Film. Way too bright. We're not shooting 35 mil today. Today we're shooting 120. Portra 400 or Portra 800. I think I'll bring both because I'm probably bound to mess one up. And then a friend gifted me Pro 400H. There's only 10 shots per roll on a 120 roll of film. This is what I used to shoot back in the day for weddings, like 15 years ago. It was all Pro 400H. My bad. And you're done. Very excited about these, which I will show you at a later date. Camera that I am going to be using today is, probably a bunch of you guessed it already. I posted this on Threads actually like a while ago. The Mamiya 7 II. I was recommended this camera because it is also a rangefinder. So it should be kind of seamless and along the same lines as the M6 that I've been shooting on. And I'm actually very excited too because it's been 15 years since I've shot medium format film. I used to shoot on a Contax 645. That was back in the wedding days when everyone wanted to be Jose Villa. I have not yet put a singular roll of film through this, and the purpose of this is to test, to make sure it works, so that when I go away, I can bring an ungodly amount of film with me and dump a whole bunch of rolls downrange. Let's see if I can still figure out how to load it. Okay, hopefully I did that right. Well, let's go shoot and find out. Hey, you brought a boat. Precious cargo. I didn't think I was gonna fit there. All right, just like that, seconds later for you, we have arrived. Oh my gosh, my body's broken. That Ford Focus does not like 6'3" and change. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, quick plan here. I'm gonna get a hat steamed. That's the thing I do. Shoot a couple portraits of Jay with the medium format. Right up like here. 3, 2, 1, looking straight down the middle. Check out the new retail space that they have. This is
the next step and the next phase for us, which is something I've wanted for a long time.
And then go get those portraits and other things processed at the lab to see if any of it worked. I will tell you this much, the first shot of that camera, I left the lens cap on. It's a rangefinder, so there's just, you gotta, that's number one, you gotta check that. Focusing, right there, 3, 2, 1, bam. It's so quiet. And yeah, scoot back, yeah, just kind of lean in. It's so different from the M6. I feel like I've already developed like patterns and habits with the other rangefinder that this one doesn't have. And it feels like I'm starting over already, again. 3, 2, 1, bam. Sweet. I feel better about those. Yeah, I feel like that was a crucial thing I missed there. Dude, I only got 2 more shots and this roll is done. That's so much better than 35. Whew. 500th is the fastest this shutter goes. All right, I was today years old when I learned that.
Yeah, first time excited.
Listen to that exhaust. I'm 2 shots left in this roll. I'm finding 10 exposures on a 120 roll of film. Very, very nice. 36, I'm getting better at finishing that and just kind of committing and not stopping. 10 is way more manageable. I'm already thinking about loading the next roll and what I'm gonna shoot with it. So we're gonna go find this little house, and then the lab is literally within walking distance. I think we'll head over to C41, get these developed, see how they look. And of course, it should go without saying, if you need film processed and you live in Toronto, this is your place. How's it going? Good. Bam. Good to see you again, Dale. Boosh. This is $1,500. This is $1,500 worth of film. Dude, why is it so expensive? You gotta talk to Kodak for that. Okay, so $1,500 of film is a lot, and not everyone shoots 120. Yeah. I literally just started shooting 120 again. So I think what we're gonna do here is we're gonna give away 15 gift cards for $100. Does that work? Okay, sounds good. So 15 gift cards for $100, so you can come in and buy whatever film you want, but you gotta come in, show that you have a film camera, and you have to tell them what my favorite film is that I used to use back in the day shooting weddings. You know what it is. I know what it is. You have to tell them what it is, and then if you are correct, you will win a $100 gift card to C41 to buy some film, be it that it's a bunch of rolls or they want to get stuff processed. Sounds good. Do with it what you will. And now, let's see if I got any usable photos from these 2 120 rolls. Fingers crossed, man. Let's look how much, look at this. That's a lot of film. That's like 1 day for Angel. I'm gonna hide a sticker pack in one of these books. You'll probably be able to guess which one. I'm hiding it in Joe's book. These photos are insane, eh? Have you looked through this book? 86. Joe's book. Okay, good to see you.
See you, Peter.
See you later.
Yeah, man.
Thanks for helping me all the time with film stuff.
Yes, absolutely. Anytime.
And thanks for, just, I love these guys. Okay, it is the next day. I got my photos back from the lab, and oh my gosh, they're so sharp, so rich in detail and in color. Not that I thought they wouldn't be, but obviously you're shooting medium format, you got a bigger negative, you got a 6x7 camera here. They're so sharp and so good, depending if you edit your photos or not after. There's almost a point where they don't even look film. Real quick, let's look at a couple of the photos I got. Here's a shot of Jay from the alley right there. Like, you just zoom right in on his face, it's incredible. That's overexposing Portra 800 by 2 stops. All right, moving on to the next photo. Before we do that, this video is sponsored by Artlist. Artlist, thank you for sponsoring this video. Thank you for sponsoring this channel. If you liked the music you heard in this video, they've got everything you need for every mood, every genre, whatever it is you're trying to portray online. Not only do they have music, they have sound effects, which are top-notch, and plugins for software. It's all about that streamline, folks. My favorite has been the new way to find sound effects for your footage when you're looking through the library. So if you find a clip that you like, it suggests the proper sound effects that would complement that clip the best. So it's taking all the search out of it for you. So if you want something beyond that, obviously you can do that. So that's if you're going heavy into the sound effects, that is just chef's kiss. Hundreds of thousands of premium songs. It never takes us very, here's the thing, no joke, it doesn't take very long to find what we need. I would say on average for every video that we do, it takes about 5 minutes to find the track that we want. That's going through everything and landing on one and downloading it and getting it into the timeline. 5 minutes. That amount of time, if you've done any amount of editing online, you know that can be an absolute just time suck. You are there for, at times, hours trying to find the perfect track. We're able to do that so fast with Artlist. Subscription based, so you can tailor your subscription however you see fit, depending on what your business is. And if you do subscribe through the link in the description below, you're getting 2 months free off the bat. So if you're a creator online making any type of content, this is like showing up to the job site with a hammer and a measuring tape. You don't go without them. So thanks again to Artlist for sponsoring this video and this channel and allowing us to literally continue making these videos. The videos that you guys watch, that I get to make with Kirk. Thank you, Artlist. Link in description. Here's another shot of this dude who's just fixing a car. And I was like, hey, can I take your portrait? And he's like, sure. Like, can you lean out of the car a little bit there? No problem. What a nice smile this guy has. The skin tones, unreal. Sharpness, unreal. Like, zoom into this guy's face. Like, look how good that looks. Blows my mind. And then this is the smallest house in Toronto. It was built in between like a throughway where I think cars were supposed to be able to pass through. That's an actual house. Anyway, 10 shots per roll. I have a love-hate with that. I love that it's like easy and not stressful and you know you can finish 10 no matter what. I have no issues there. But then at the same time, I could see myself being in a situation where I'm in an environment where there's so many good photos to be had. The sun and the light, it's just perfect. And 10 just not being enough and just dumping rolls. Not to mention going through security with hundreds of rolls potentially, or like 30 rolls. Like it would just, you're hand checking everything. It's a little more stressful. All extra things you have to worry about, which I'm okay with, but it is an extra factor. You're shooting on 35mm, you got 36 exposures. That's way more room to play. So maybe the medium format camera is saved for more special occasions or big landscapes where I want to 100% capture as much detail as possible and get the sharpest photo possible. And the M6 is more of like everyday life, capturing moments and the environment around me, less set up. Again, this is my first time using it, so I'm really still trying to figure out where it's gonna fit into my life. And I think this next week will be a very good judge of that when I'm thrown into the mix. So there you have it, camera works. We loaded it, we unloaded it, we got them processed. Again, if you live in Toronto, I bought $1,500 worth of gift cards for you so you could go grab some film. So if you are local and you watch these videos and you know what my preference of film was back in the day shooting weddings, you can go to C41 and pick up a $100 gift card and yeah, buy some film, get some stuff processed, tag me, say hello, and yeah, hopefully you're able to get there and snag some of that before they're all gone. All right, so that's it for me. It is now time to pack my bag and decipher how many rolls of film I need to bring for like 6 days in the desert. That's tough. That's easier said than done. I'll see you out there. Did you just see something that you really liked?
This used to be my kryptonite.
Was this back on like the ranch, like herding cattle?
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, when I was herding cattle in the Rocky Mountains.
Gabriel is literally like the friend that I have with the most absurd stories that all check out. But he'll always chime in at the perfect time with the most absurd thing you've ever heard. And it's, you don't want context, because without context, it's just better. Herding cattle on the ranch back in the day. No camera bag right here. Love it.